Hello, my name is Abhishek Sir. This is my Advanced Software Engineering Part 2 Booz project. In this video, I will show my Google Form, my Booz application, my GitHub repository, my documentation website, and I will explain how my own code works. I will paste my email. Surname SSS. Tutorial group, the British College Kathmandu. Uh, in this input, I will understand that I have one fault correction classes. I understand the objective, for example, yes. I understand that I will upload my full code to backend and deadline. I do not. If I do not upload my deadline regardless of commit, I will subject to penalty. Yes, I am recording on YouTube video on the screen and showing and explaining my code with each question, and I will submit this form. Yes. Mm, I will. I understand that if my YouTube demo video is over 15 minutes long, I will have to verify my account. Yes. Uh, I will put chapter marker in my video for this question. Yes. I understand that if I do not do what is asked, I will lose mark, and that I if I do not provide the required screenshot, then my tutor will not ask me after reward to include them. Instead, I will not be the given marks. Yes, I will read the assignment hand in instruction before asking question answer, and to how you do to the above are there. For example, yes, I have checked that I have the latest version of Boost DLL assignment directory like this. Boost.dll dependencies framework. This is my Boost for latest version, as well as there is latest version. I will move to the form for version control. GitHub username. I will move to GitHub page. This is my GitHub username. GitHub username. And what is the link to your repo that must be in GitHub Classroom? This is my GitHub repo link. What is the link to your YouTube demo note? You will have to skip this question the first time because you have not uploaded it yet. But after you can edit this submission to put in the link. Later I will upload it. Paste link to your documentation site on GitHub as a web page and not just a GitHub repo. When click on it should show your full documentation. Yes. Move to GitHub repo page. Setting. GitHub repo page, documentation page. I want to editing. Then I'll move to GitHub repo page. This is my documentation link where this all of the docs appear in the home page, and this is my boost this much and copy this link, documentation link, GitHub documentation link. In this section, which will and total number of complete of this deadline. I will maybe 40 commit. 41 commit, at least 20 documented commit since part 1. Yes, Update readme, yes, like this. Object the discourse का handle. Use of interfaces. Use of interfaces is appropriate in a classroom, yes. Use of interfaces is also in classroom. GitHub. In GitHub I use the my canvas where there is where I use interfaces to make my system modular. For example, I canvas, I parser. My command do not depend on the concrete classes. They depend on the interfaces, which means the system is closely coupled and extensible. Now we'll move to the design pattern. Declare my own interfaces and use the appropriate show in code. I will already show it for the unit tested. A unit test for my all classes show in code. Yes. Mm, This is my unit tested. This is my unit test file in code. Unit tests are only separate classes which corresponding to each of my classes, and tested are not in one classes so in your code. This is my code. This is my control flow code, and there is use of while and for loop. Unit tested with the XML comment and clearly show in your code. Yes, all are done with the XML comment. Unit test run and pass showing them in the unit test run and pass showing them running in the testing framework, giving all green tick in your demo. Yes. Now I'll move to Bootstrap test. In this, all 11 tests are pass and all are tick with the green tick. This means we succeed our test. Now let's move to design pattern. In design pattern, your project should be written using design pattern when appropriate. Factory design pattern used for command generation. Show it in your code and explain how it works. Now I'll move to the VS Code. This is my factory design pattern where the parser where the parser reads a command like circle and move to the message the text and create the correct command object and return its to program. Then already there I command to make command and it's override this my array, my pick, my fields, and my canvas, my move to my circle, etc. Singleton design pattern used for classes which only have one object. Show it in your code and explain how it works. Like this class is a singleton. It has only one global instance. It control like if cs if block there is also while.cs block and else block in the solution explorer like this. And program execution is this prevent conflict and keep logic centralized. Additional design pattern, what is it? No, additional design pattern, no. What is your design pattern? What is as your additional design pattern called, and it must be one of those covered in a design pattern in the session. Implementation detail. Before moving on, so that you have got the latest Boost DLL library installed, and so the output from the Boost about method which report it version. And if you have totally rewritten, then rewritten the library, it just says so you have totally written in the most in the Boost library. Yes, I will already done in Boost. This is my latest. Replace variable. When you replace a class, you must have rewritten it yourself, not using my code, and not using completely AI generated code. You need to explain your code in your demo, and it must fully runnable and relevant example Boost program, and give the same output as the example PNG in the same directory. If you do not put the example and output in the same Boost example program directory, you will be marked down, and lots did not do this properly for the part one. Replace with replace replace int replace int with your own code, and it work producing the same output as the given example, showing it running so showing it running Boost example library Boost example to library two variables, one unrestricted dot boost, and put an image of it running in the same directory as the Boost program. So the program running, and show your code in your demo, and explain how it work. And if you did not if if you don't, you will be asked to record a video or demo or live video. Now I'll move to the GitHub Boost example variables. mm, One unrestricted in dot boost unrestricted in boost. Now let's run boost app. Now I'll put my command in multi-line. It will run. Then now our command will working. And unrestricted will put an image, yes, the same directory. Okay, I'll put boost one unrestricted.png. Replace real class with your own code, and it works producing the same output at example.png. Boost example program to variable one unrestricted reals bot boost unrestricted reels dot boost, and put an image into the same directory. Okay, variable unrestricted, copy the command, move to VS Code to clear. It will run. No, this not unrestricted rel unrestricted reels dot boost. This is command, not this. This will run. Replace array with a class in on code and producing the same so it runs. Boost example program to unrestricted arrays dot boost. Clear restricted array dot boost. Unrestricted arrays dot boost. Now it will run. Yes, I'll put my link. Now I'll move to the if, while, and for. If you do not put the example output image in the same Boost example program directly, you will be marked on. Lots did not do this properly for the part 1 in your demo, and you must explain how it works. If you don't, you will be asked to record your demo or live the demo. Implemented with your own code and it works to the same output. Ifs ifs working and unrestricted, so it running. Unrestricted if boost example program then if and loop unrestricted boost and now and put an image of it running in the same directory as the boost program, so the program running so in record. Okay, if unrestricted or unrestricted command will work. This is if unrestricted. Yes, it will work. And this use my on if class and condition evaluation. Now I implemented with the while is run code and producing the same output as example level. And while working on restricted so it running and boost example program if and loop one unrestricted while dot boost unrestricted while dot boost. Now command will work and paste the image link. Implement for with your own code and it's working producing the same output. For working on restricted boost example program if and loops on one unrestricted dot boost. Now we'll clear one unrestricted one unrestricted or dot boost one unrestricted. Yes. Command will work. I paste the image. Implemented else with your own code. Yes. Implemented else's work without restriction. Yes, this else's. This will work. Implement my else command is unrestricted and work correctly. I'll show my image already. Implemented method with your own code. I do not use this implemented in my project. Implemented method. Have you done anything in the additional subscription? This is not more the same web version or different type of output, text, graphic, and another. Yes. Describe it how it does be as a throw in a description. Demo as you can. Describe it here so that it does and how it does in your code. So in your as you can. Facility use ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT for learning purpose. Say yes. In last, I wrote my own interpreted code and I use interfaces, I use design pattern, I use unit testing, and I use documentation. I use only ChatGPT for learning purpose only. And now this much, and thank you for my watching my ES2 part submission.